Hello, welcome to the live. It is Saturday, August the 27th, and we are here to do a reaction to Orphan First Kill, which is a very condescending name, saying it as we learn she killed 4 people within the first 30 minutes of the film. So it would be like her orphan fourth kill. But let's get into the movie. So far, okay, from beginning to end, this movie is only an hour and I believe 40 minutes. And I've watched quite a bit of it. I've watched an hour and 16 minutes of this movie. Esther is a different type of crazy. Esther is an adult. She suffers from a rare disorder. And that's what makes her appear to be childlike, but she's not. And she escaped her institution due to her previous kills. And she has went and stole the identity of a missing child named Esther Albright, that's who we knew of from the first movie that came back out, I believe in 2009, in Orphan. I really am not a fan of prequels because it forces you to not try to think about what you already know. And with this, and it just disconnects you from the character. Because, like, okay, for instance, you're watching Orphan. You already know that the girl is a maniac. She kills her family because she wants actually to be married, seems like, with her own family. And I mean, to be honest with you, in my opinion, somebody just needs to sit down and have a real talk with Esther and let her know she's just going about it the wrong way. You don't have to murder a family, girl. Just present yourself as an adult and go get you a man and have your babies, girl. Like, you ain't got to do all that. But, okay, we're going to let the movie move. So, Esther escaped the institution. She ended up in America because she stole this American kid's identity that had been missing for, I believe, like 4 years. So she's supposed to be playing an 8-year-old. And we'll talk about later how they pulled that off in filming. I do appreciate the twist to this now that we're nearing the end of the film, because the twist is the family that she chose to join. It's not so bubbly and American dream. This family has a bit of a bad background, and the mom is just as psycho as her because she killed her own child. That's why Esther was missing. But the father is the only one who does not know the real truth. The son and the mother know the truth. Gunner is a SOB that you do not ever want to have as a sibling. He apparently was abusing his sister, and that's why the mom, played by Julia Stiles, decided to do what she had to do, I guess, and that was to get rid of the victim and not the actual abuser's son. But okay, so now Esther has been held hostage. Okay, because old girl is like, look, you're not going to destroy my family and what I built. I have galas. I raise money. We are wealthy. We come from a good stock and legacy. So, yeah, there you go. Now, Esther has decided to try to break free. And that's the twist. You go into the movie feeling like, oh, God, these people are so vulnerable that they're going to fall for Esther's trick. But then you start to feel compassion for Esther because she's actually gotten herself into a bit of a situation that she attempts to just simply walk away from. I will give her that. She didn't attempt to kill them at first. She tried to walk away from this family and just say, I'll go my way. But didn't pan out that way. Let's finish up the movie and see how it truly ends. Of course, we all know it does not end well, but this is the prequel, Orphan First Kill. Press and play at the hour and 16 minute mark with 22 minutes left in the film. We'll get into our review and rating and behind the scenes on how this film was shot to make the great actor Isabelle Fuhrman pull off looking like a child. So let's go. Who knew this girl could drive? That's my thing. Because, oh, yeah, what an appropriate song. A maniac. But here's the thing. In the beginning of the film, when she escaped her institution, I thought she couldn't drive because she hid in that lady's car, the art teacher's car. But no, she just, I guess, didn't want to drive. Oh, now the police are after her for sure. She was in an attempt to run from her family. By the way, Esther's real name is Lena. She's from Astoria.
I need to go to the hospital. Feels like I'm being stabbed 1,000 fucking times.
You just need to wash your eyes out with some water, bro. It's okay. You're not gonna die from being sprayed with mace.
Okay, bye.
Now, so far on Esther / Lena's kill record right now, you know, we didn't see her kill the previous family. That was for the previous family of 3 and her art teacher, which is 4. So now in this world where she's in the U.S. with this Albright family, she's killed a detective and that's it. And the art teacher, because we saw the art teacher die. So yeah. So far she's just been a little shit. Oh, they're about to try to kill her. She's broken the bargain, so she has to go now. Esther has to disappear just like the last time. He's seriously about to try to fence knife her. Because he's supposed to be this top fencer. But I don't think he's a match for a 30-year-old girl. Yeah, who obviously is more bright than him. She was able to sneak up on him and his friends at a party. Yeah, bro, he's a goner. Oh, that makes 4 victims. Oh, what is up with the growls? And there goes the infamous house fire. But the dad is gone out of town. That fire spraying quick. Oh, he came back as soon as the house was on fire. Okay, so that's how he goes. Is she gonna push this man off the roof? I feel like she's about to push him off the roof. Oh, the fake teeth fall out of her mouth.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, I knew it. He pushed her off. I knew she was going to push him off the roof. I knew it. Damn. Next to his wife's dead body, who fell off the roof too. So where in the hell did they get that the family got killed in a fire when only the son's body is being burned up? Unless she moved them back inside the house.
You gotta give a little, take a little, and let your poor heart break a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of.
Girl. Well, and that is the story of Esther Albright, real name Lena. And that's another thing about this. Like, well, damn, she just replaced her pictures if they was married and everything. My thing is, that's what always was Esther's downfall, was that damn diary. If she wouldn't have carried that around with her, nobody really would be able to dispute the truth. Unless they dug into and really got to know where she came from and everything. But all of this could have been avoided with some dental records. They didn't even check to see if this girl was for real their child. They just went by pure coincidence that she looked like Esther. Somebody needs to introduce Esther to Tinder, you know, Christian Mingle, you know, something, a bar. So between two movies, we know she's killed over 15 people total. They didn't examine the bodies to see how they died. What? Well, it wasn't a bad watch. It wasn't. I can say this. If it wasn't for Isabelle, this movie probably wouldn't be that good. Just because, and I'm not even gonna, I'll retract that, because like I said, I enjoyed the twist of the background of the family, the Albright family. That part, didn't see that coming at all. That was the true shocker of the film. But I don't know, it just didn't hit me like the first one. And that may be because the first one was standout at its time, and now in 2022, you know, it's just like, I would have to say why we could have left it at that one. We didn't necessarily need a prequel, but I can appreciate them trying to keep the character as a horror villain relevant in the horror genre, because this is a different type of film. It really truly is, as far as how it's made, how the plot is perceived. It's different, you know. You don't really have, other than Chucky, which is a doll, kid and Children of the Corn, kid murderers, you know, kid villains that are, well, even though she's not a kid, but the fact that her character is supposed to be a kid, that in itself is a new type of scary. And that is really what gives the success of Orphan a push, because it's a different type of you know, plot and genre for horror. I can appreciate it for that. Was it needed? No, but it wasn't a bad watch. It definitely kept me interested. I was definitely intrigued just to see how everything panned out for her, as far as how did she end up being an orphan in America, you know, with this Estonian accent that nobody seems to pay attention to. They just go along with it, never question her true background because of this accent that just seems to be right there in your face. Something ain't right with this person. My rating for it, though. Oh, let me talk about this before I give you the rating. Now, Isabelle Fuhrman is actually 25 years old. And the way they shot this film is very interesting. They actually, and impressive. Outside of using perception as a camera trick to make her look shorter and smaller and childlike, they also had her basically filming squatting down, and they had her co-stars Julia Stiles and her brother and father wear like rock star Kiss platforms shoes to be very much taller than her. So if you pay attention, you don't see an up close view of any of those characters in shoes. Everything is from far away to distort the fact that up close they need to be wearing platforms so that Isabelle will appear this small little child at all times. I think that is very impressive to pull off, and based on all of that together, my rating for this movie is actually an 8.5. Now, in reality, this movie did not get that high of ratings. It had mixed reviews. You know, you had your positive feedback coming from definitely your campy style horror fans who love this type of thing, and they also have an endearing attachment to Esther as an horror villain in the genre. But then you had not so good reviews because of the fact that, like I said, I would have to agree, it just wasn't necessary. It was no need to bring this prequel out, and it does seem to fall a little flat in its climax versus, you know, like I said, the twist was a shock, but after the twist, it just became more of you really rooting for Esther, which you shouldn't be. And I don't know if they intentionally wrote it that way, but still, it's worth a watch. It is actually on Paramount. You can find it there, and you can subscribe through Amazon Prime if you have a subscription to that like myself. It's only, I think, $9.99 right now a month through a deal that they have going on. I don't know how long that's going to last, but you can check it out there if you would like to. Orphan First Kill, recommended watch, a weekend watch, first date if you are into that. And yeah, leave your ratings and review in the comments if you've already seen Orphan First Kill with our Estonian psychopath Esther Albright. Real name Lena. I have to say that because her real name is not Esther. Okay, enough is enough. Make sure you guys like this video before you get off. I appreciate your support so much. Thank you for watching, being here. You're a trooper if you made it to the end of this live. I know it was short, but I had watched so much of the movie and got into it that I didn't come on here in time enough. But I'm here, and I hope you enjoyed it. Also, subscribe. Join the family. Come on. Hang out with us. Don't be afraid to. We really would love to have you. We've reached 300. Our next big milestone that I am going for on the channel is 500 subscribers. So join me. Hit that subscribe button. Comment below. Like the video. And I'm off of here until the next reaction. Until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace. Oh, what happened? Do it. Take us on out of here. Hyperspace. What? Oh, well, it's the end. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you later. Bye.